Hi guys, welcome. No, Shadow, not right there. That's rude. Shadow's trying to fix her claws, and she only got up here the second I pushed the live button. She's a shocker. Hi guys, and welcome. Hi Sherry, welcome first in today. Rochelle, Alicia, Holly, and we've got Miranda. Welcome. I was supposed to be doing a image from Grimm Fairy Tales today, but my package didn't arrive, so unfortunately I didn't want to go ahead and start the picture until I had some books to go through with you, so I'm waiting. So I thought this book I've had for a couple of weeks and I haven't shown it yet, so I thought it might be time to show this one. Hi Hilary, welcome. So no Grimm Fairy Tales yet. Maybe I'll do that on a Tuesday night next week. I'll see. I'll go check my post box tomorrow and see if my stuff's there or not. But welcome. Hi Kenny, welcome. Hi Mia. Hi Wendy. Hi Debbie. Natalie, hi. Pickle, hi. Laurie, hi. FV, hi. Oh dear, what are you doing? Can you leave now? Come on, off you go. Bye. No, don't. Oh gosh. Bye. Time to go. Off you go. You going bye-bye now? You're going to sniff my head. Yes, I had a shower. I smell nice. Go on, off you go. Thank you. Good morning, Shadow. Let's just get this straightened up a little bit now that she's been bumped and bopped around. And I'm going to use markers, so I better bring those forward a little bit. Get rid of that cord. Okay, I think we're nearly ready to go. We're looking pretty good. Hi Dee, welcome. Hi Kathy, welcome. Hello lovely Sparkle, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, it's been a long weekend. It's Monday morning here, and it's been a long one. Done some cleaning and some bits and pieces, and I'm already tired, and it hasn't even started yet. All right, so Sahara, welcome. Welcome, lovely people. Yeah, Princess Shadow. Princess Shadow rules the house. So today we're going to be doing an image by ChristinGloriousInk, or otherwise known as MysticArt Mirrors or Mirror on Etsy. I'm just going to pop the link up. Actually, I've got to copy it first before I can put the link up. And this is the Zodiac sign, ladies or girls. There's two different names in the description, so this is her newest book, and it's only available on Etsy as a digital PDF at this stage. Hi guys. So if you are looking to get it, it isn't available in a physical book yet. It's only available as a PDF. So I've popped the link in the chat. If you're not in chat, it is also in the description below the video. So check that out. If you can't see it, try refresh, because I didn't do it till the very last minute because I didn't know what I was doing. But here I am. Oh, it is, Jodie. Mine is Taurus too. Not that I really follow my Zodiac. I'm a Christian, so they're not really my thing. But if I was to be named one, it would be a Taurus. Hi, Holly. Hi, Nicole. Welcome, guys. Hi, Debbie. I have been doing a paint by numbers this weekend. I have almost finished. I've got one colour to go. And then I've got hours and hours and hours of video to condense down into this tiny little quick review. So I've got headaches to come. Sahara, I'm so sorry that you're not well. Aww. Sending healing prayers. Oh, Linda, you did? Shh, Shadow. Oh, no worries, Holly. Happy birthday. Shadow. Shh. So is that what she is, looking a bit like a brat? Bless you. Did you sneeze? That was funny. Yes. Hello. She's being painful. So is a Taurus bold and loud? Because that's me. Oh no, Sherry, there's nothing worse. It's just that time of the year here. Yucky, yucky weather. Yeah, definitely stubborn. Alright, well, let's start with the skin. I'm going to use Copics because, you know, it's been a while since my poor babies have had a little bit of a go, so. Hello, babies! I've got Alicia here doing a colour list for patrons, and I've just printed this, so I'm hoping it's dry enough not to smudge, but we might just be careful near the dark black lines, just in case. I'm just going to do a base layer of E000. So do you guys want to see the book? I probably should show the book, hey? Show you what I'm colouring from. You may have seen it. I know I've seen a couple of people already do flip throughs of it, but we will show it again in my style. Bold and beautiful. Yeah? Hi, Judy. Welcome. So let's do a bold and beautiful flip through. Here we go. So that was was that loud, was it? There was a little bit of sound. It was quiet though. I turned it down a bit just to not shock people. I like to shock people sometimes, but it's Monday morning here, so quiet. Alright, I'm grabbing a few colours here for the skin. I don't need two of those. One of those will be good. Shall we start with the shadows? Yeah, it wasn't. But they're all pretty. I like them. Even just to trim off the Taurus bit, I still like it. I'm going to use some E004. Oh, well, I don't want to put it down on the thing because it's dirty. No. Shadow's watching out the window. I don't know what for, but she's watching. Let's just clean my lid while I'm at it, hey? Just got a little bit of colourless blender, or you can use rubbing alcohol. I'm just going to clean the inside of that lid because it was pretty dirty. I'm not going to go all the way in there. I don't have any cotton tips on me here, and it's too messy and takes a while. So just cleaning off the bottom so I don't wreck my paper because I just put it out. Fun. She's actually fairly much in the shadows on this side, so I'm going to put a fairly big shadow in there. Down the side of her mouth there. And I think I might go under the eyes a little bit. Just around the hair. She's got nice messy hair. That's definitely my thing. I have messy hair now. I basically jumped out of the shower and stuck it up in a ponytail. Gave it a bit of a brush, and that'll be it. It'll stay there for the rest of the day. I'll probably take it out and give it a bit of a dry off so I don't get cold later, because it's actually really cold here. It's really warm this morning though. Got some nice weather here today. Bit of a shadow on her neck down here because she's kind of leaning over. So we're going to make that quite deep in there. We'll give her a nice dark shoulder. Nice light shoulder, I should say. I'm just coming in and around. I don't know what colour I'm going to do the hair yet, but we'll just put some dark around there. I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe we'll do a little bit more down here. There is some hair covering her face after all. Have you guys been, anyone else doing the Jane Davenport making faces workshop? I'm actually finding it hard to do because I'm such a perfectionist. It is really hard for me. And this one was called Let Go and Slapdash or something like that. Slapdash was hard for me. I found it hard. I don't know, Pickle, yeah, I don't know. I'm a blondie. Just cleaning this lid as well. This is a new marker, so it's fairly clean. Did you miss anything? You nodded off? You missed me saying hello. Hi, Mary, welcome. Nice to see you. I did. The first colour I used was a base colour. You don't have to put a base down, but I've decided to. I'm using Neenah, so I don't know, I find it works a little bit better doing a base, but I'm using E000, and I'm going to use that at the end as well, so that's my lightest colour. And then I went with E04, and Kenny Alicia is doing the list, so she'll be able to, we'll put that up when I finish converting everything for you later on, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Hi Alexandra, welcome. Colouring. Oh, I like colouring. Although I didn't do a lot of it this week. Oh, I did finish this weekend one of our little doggies for fur. This one's going to take me a little bit longer, my dear patrons. I'm trying to do a pencil one now. But yeah, it's taking me a little while to get it done. So I'll possibly do... Yeah. Oh, someone's visiting. Can you hear Shadow talking? She thinks they're here for her. Just popping a little bit of a shadow on this side of the chin. Yeah, Cancer was the was the crabby looking one. It was the crab. She had like a crab coming out the back of her back. It looked like water or something around her. That sounded weird, crabby looking one. All gone now, Shadow. Time to go to bed again. Children insist on waking them up before I go live. I've actually just gone through the hair there, but whatever colour, I'll go over it. I don't like that bit there. I'll fix it later. You're welcome. Yes, Cancer, they're all there. They were all there. I could do another flip through if you want to see it again, but... Oh, excuse me, sniffing away there. Oh, I missed some. Hang on. My ears are popping away. There we go. Didn't miss her nose anymore. Yeah, just give it a wipe over. No, that's me. I'm just bold and just go in and do it. None of this messing around. Just cleaning the lids off on them so when I put them down they're still clean. Got E21. You can use E21 and E11 around the other way as well. Doesn't really matter too much. They're both ones, so they're on a similar scale in the depth of colour, so whichever one you want to do is fine. Yeah, I'm just going to fill in the skin a little bit here. See, I can be slapdash with markers. Maybe I already am doing a lot of Jane's stuff already. I just do it my own way. Just smoothing out that dark side. Just softening it off a little bit. It was a little bit rough looking. It's looking a little smoother now. I'm really not happy with down under here, so I'll fix this up. Just making that a little bit straighter. There's quite a bit of thick hair there, so I'm going to have to come back in with the blender and just push that back out, I think. So the colourless blender isn't an eraser like people may think. It does desaturate the colour, so it adds the colourless blender into it, and it does create or make it look a little bit lighter, but it actually is just dispersing the ink out and pushing it a little bit further out. So I'm just going to push it out as much as I can into the face area again. You try not to do it too much because you will end up with colourless blender coming or bleeding out the edges. In this case, I'm going to be able to cover it up anyway, so I'm not stressed too much. Hello! Hello, hello, Loretta. Welcome. Rosa, welcome. Lovely people. No, that's right. There's nothing wrong with that. Just going in with a little bit more E04 just to go over that lighter section I did. There we go. Now the hair's white again. I'm just going to fill in. I think she needs some of this. Oh no! That'd be right. We ran out of ink. Why? Because it's that. Because I haven't used them for ages and it needs more ink. So let me just get my little tools out and do this off here because I don't want to get it on my picture. Just pop a couple of drops in. I pull the chiseled nib out. And fill it in from there. You may have, if you don't have a steady hand, you can spill it over the edges of the marker. So just make sure you give that a clean up because it gets sticky otherwise. He's all full again. Oh, I managed to drip it on my thing. Of course I did. I just dripped it down here. Can you see it? Look. Of course I did. It's going to go through anyway. Look. But I don't really want, like, you know, rings of colour. Yes, big happy birthday, darling. Down here, I'm just going to kind of round this off a little bit there. And I kind of just stopped it there. Oh gosh, I know I'm spitting. Making a mess. There we go. Just going to fill in a couple more spots here. Nice. She's looking good. Or is she looking messy? Bye, Judy. Thanks for dropping in. Hi, Pam. Welcome. How are you, darling? I know you've been having a hard time. E00. Just going to fill in this back area. I'm actually running out of this one as well. Of course I am. I don't think we're going to be able to make it through without filling this one because I've got to go all over the skin. E00. Where are you? so funny. I live on the edge with these markers and I wait to the very last minute before I refill them, and then I come back to use them again and they all need refilling. I think, is that a laziness thing? I think that's a Taurus thing, isn't it? It's got to be. Can't spend time, waste time filling. You've got to just get it done. Oops. Being old, there's nothing wrong with that. Holy, holy, holy. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll leave a little bit of a highlight there on her cheek. Maybe a little bit of a highlight here on her chin. Oh, definitely need one on her nose. Look how much easier that marker blends when you've got a full marker. Much easier and smoother. So don't be a wally with your markers. Make sure you fill them because you'll get much better blending, much smoother. I'm a wally, yep. Hi Shannon, welcome. Before I go and put the last layer on, I want to put a little bit of pink in her skin. I'm going to give her a tiny little bit of pink here. And maybe a tiny little bit there. And then I'm going to use E000 and I'm going to blend it all out. Just started with that pink section. Just blending it nice and neatly. Guess what a squeaky marker means? It's running out. So for the cheeks, I used 20. Did I say that before? I don't think I actually said it, so Alicia, I'll just yelling that out for you. So we've got plenty of depth on this side. Got plenty of depth under her hair here. We've got a bit of depth under here, but we probably could go a little bit darker. But I think I'm happy with it. We'll just leave it for now. And we're just going to smooth off that very edge there. And just blend out over the skin. I don't know why I just stopped there, but it seems like the image stops there. So I'll probably blend the background into her skin here. I think we need to go on a different angle there. It's got a bit of a few lines through it. I'm just having fun. Hi, Kimberly. Desaturated that a little bit too much. To desaturate means that you're making the previous color or the darker colors lighter, and it kind of looks like it's gone all mottly. I call it mottly, all like the color kind of disperses into little spots and it looks kind of strange, but that happens. But you can cover it over, and if you do a nice blend, you should be right. Now I'm putting all this away because I think I'm done with that. I think I'd like to give her, I'm thinking what I would like, because you know it's based on me. We paint ourselves. I think I'd probably use some sort of like, probably an earthy tone. You're right. Probably something with a little bit of pink in it. A little bit purple maybe. What have I got here? Oh, they're all stuck together. No idea what I'm using, by the way. It's all improv. I haven't practiced. Hi, Lulu. Welcome. RV69. I think that was probably supposed to be her teeth in there, but I've just covered over that. Do the letter M on the top lip and the bottom lip. Just going to make it slightly darker on this side. Back down there. Probably should have been a little bit of E04 around the lip there. It's all good. So I've got some RV66, which is called Raspberry. I love purples. This is kind of a reddy purple. I like to make up colours, reddy purple. And we need a little bit of RV63. So they were RV69, RV66, and RV63, which is the lightest. Blending them together, giving her some pretty pink lips. She's going to have blue eyes because I've got blue eyes. Let's go with B39. These little ladies have got little sections of colour for the eyes, so I'm just going to do a little bit of blue. That was B39. Alicia started editing my Copic chart. Thanks, Alicia. And maybe a little bit of B24. It's not quite as bright as B04. Alright, now I need a tiny little bit of C1 for around the shadows of the eyes there. Just on the top and the bottom lid. A little bit of colourless blender to blend that out. Just making the edges soft and fluffy so it doesn't look like you've drawn a line under there, but you can still see a shadow. Now the pink that we used in the cheeks, I'm just going to use a tiny little bit in the corner of her eye there. And a tiny little bit onto the white of her eye there as well. Using a gel pen or a Posca white pen. I'm going to use a gel pen today that's a little bit brighter. I'm just going to go in and put some little spots in the eyes. I can move closer so you can see what I'm doing too. I always forget to do that. There you go. She's looking pretty cool. Let's just pop some white on those highlights. Just going to pop a little one on the side there as well. A couple of dots there, and a little bit of a highlight on her lip and her bottom lip there. Just going to put a tiny little bit on the tip of her nose and on the edge of her nose there. I just blended it out with my fingers so it's not too bright. There we go. Look at her, she's beautiful. She's so me. I love it. Hi Amanda, I know, it is so late. Oh, thank you for dropping in. Now, let's give her some beautiful hair. She looks so fabulous. I don't know what colour hair to do. Oh, I think I want to put a bit of shiny on her shoulder there. Just there. That white pen. I think she needs a little bit on her lip here too. Just a little bit. Just on that very outside edge. And I just blended it off with my finger so you can't actually see it as a line. It's kind of just softened off the colour there. Oh, let's do her ear here too, hey? She's got this little bit of ear that's in the light. The edge of her face. You can use the white pan pastel too to lighten up any areas on top of Copic. It looks really pretty. I can show you if you'd like. Maybe. There it is. If I can find my little tool. But you can also use something like this. This is titanium white in the pan pastel. You can also lighten up areas that you want lighter. There you go. So you want to smooth out some of that skin there and lighten it up a little bit. Stick a little bit up the top there. I actually really like using the pans to fix up skin. There you go, she's got a little bit more of a highlight on her cheek now. Because I've done that though, I need to come back over some of those eyelashes. Just to, because I've, can you see that? I've just sort of, if I use my mono eraser, it's going to rub out that highlight that I did as well. So I'm just going to go and just be careful going over the top of the pan pastel though, because you can clog up your markers. And the Copic multi-liner is still a felt tip, so just be careful. She's done. She's fabulous. Pink hair? No, 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 no. Not pink hair. Although she does need something dramatic. What about brown with pink in it? Can I do that? So one of my favourite blends for hair is E79, E77, E74, E71 and RV63, which we used in the lips. Beautiful colour. And it comes out kind of browny pink. And because it's an RV, it's a pinky purple colour. But these browns have kind of got a bit of pink in them. So they're really, I like these browns. They're really pretty. So I'm going to start with cleaning the bottom of the lid because this one's really messy. And I finally have refills for all of these now, which is good. I always try to get the refills in the blends that are my favourites so that I know I've got them. I've actually used this blend in quite a few of my videos, so it is one of my favourites. No, not green hair. I like green, aqua greens and mint greens, and greens is good. We're going to do brown and pink. You'll see, you'll like it. Creating some nice highlight areas now. So we're going to make, hello shadow again, we're going to make this middle section a highlight. Oh, this hair is beautiful. Nice to work on. Shh, you're noisy. No, I'm busy. Alright, give me a sec. Let me just move them back again. There you go, you can sit there. I've already pulled my markers out. Sit. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. Sit down, Shadow. Yeah, you don't like alcohol markers, darling. You never have. There you go, put them away. Now sit. Sit down. Please sit so we can see. Sit. She hates alcohol markers. Usually she'll get down. Yes, you do. Can we see? I can't see, but you guys still can. She's bumping the camera a little bit there. I do apologise. There you go. Good girl. Wonder how long Nani will be able to stay up here when we get her. She's going to grow pretty quick. Just creating a bit of a shadow where the folds in the hair are. There's like little sections or parts that have been wrapped around. It's not my fault. You're a rat bag. Don't be too scared to go in dark in those shadows. It really does make it more dramatic looking. Okay, how's that look? Sing. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of him, Loretta. Markers, I don't have. I can't recommend any others because I don't like any others. No, I haven't tried any actually, to be honest. The only ones that I tried that were cheap were the Touch 5, and that put me off trying any others. Colors all faded. The colors didn't last very long. Like on the page they faded, but they also faded in the marker, so the color just sort of disappeared in some of them. They kind of went all weird and moldy on the ends of them. The salts in them came out really bad. So yeah, I kind of just gave up and didn't try any others. I've heard that Spectrum Noir are good, but I don't like smelly, so I probably wouldn't like them anyway. Maybe I'd have to try them one day, maybe. I go to buy markers. I said this last time. I go to buy different brands and I look at the price of it and think I could just get 10 refills for that. I'm just going to get some refills for my other markers. So I don't end up getting them usually. Maybe I'll get a review set at some time, but But if you're just doing it for underneath something, you don't have to use alcohol markers. You can use water-based markers as well. Just creating a bit of a shadow behind her face. Got the hiccups. Where did they come from? She's so simple yet so pretty, this one. I really do like her images. The other book's absolutely beautiful as well. Just making sure I've got every sort of shadow that I need to get. Just flicking down. Oh, I definitely needed a marker fix. It's been forever. Been forever. There's cat hair on my marker. Get off, you're not helping. Oh, I like eyelashes. Linda, hi. Becky, hi. Guys, hi. Thank you. Yeah, Copics are my favourite. And I don't get to do a lot now because everybody, you know, which is fine. Everybody requests pencil, but I really do love Copics. And definitely worth the investment. People think they're actually quite expensive, but they're actually quite good priced as you start to work out the cost of buying replacement markers for others that run out. This one is a little bit, these ones are not quite as expensive because of the refills. Shh, you're noisy. You are. I don't care. No. I'll try to put most of the shadow on this inside edge. Shh. Oh, you're Suki. Thank you. Good girl. Just put a little bit of one on this side. Create a little bit of a curve and a bit of a shine in the middle. I do like markers. I feel most comfortable using markers, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm not comfortable using other like pencils, but I feel at home. Does that make sense? Like they're my thing. You know how you have a thing? These are mine. Yeah, Sherry, I use them. My very first marker image, actually, I have it somewhere. But it's faded out so much. It's not as bright and vibrant as it was, and I use the Touch 5s with it. You can definitely tell the difference between Copics and those. It's almost gone completely like monotoned. I'm using E77, just a few flicks through. I don't want to fill in the hair too much. Keeping it as separated as I can so we can see the texture of the hair. Couple of flicks in the top. Couple of flicks back. Oh, Kelly art. That'd be nice, Melanie. Nice to try things. Water. Need water. Bye, Lulu. I just missed you there on the top, leaving you away there. I'm going to use some E74 next. Just gradually building in towards those lighter sections now. We want to create a bit of a shine in there. So using the lighter colour. Starting to build on the middle section now. Just still flicking my marker in though. So we've got bold shadows on the very edges and we're just creating some softer middle sections now. Shadow, you're blocking my light. Lucky they can't see it on camera. Or you'd be booted. She says, I know. Also, I think the thing about Copic markers is they've got these beautiful brush tips. And I love them. They're just so versatile. You can get, you know, really small thin lines and you can get really thick bold lines. Now before moving on to the last E colour, I'm going to use some of the E63, sorry, RV63, R for Roger, V for Victor, 63. And I'm going to put some of this pink through here. Just starting in the shadows and just dragging it out. Giving it a really dramatic look. Making her look different. Bringing it into her lip colour as well. Just a few flicks through. You may not be able to see it so much through here, but once I actually scan it in and you can actually see this colour. You'll be able to see how good it looks. Whoops. Very subtle but beautiful. Did I get it all? She's got some big hair. You can see it now, can't you? Alright, and then using the E71 just to blend that out. Gosh, that was a quick one. That didn't even take me an hour. Just finishing off any areas I might have missed. There's a few white spaces up here. I just want to fill those in a little bit. Hey, Shadow. They know you're still here. You don't have to tell them. Guess what? Squeaky marker means... Come on, what does it mean? Taurus. She's a beautiful princess. I don't know. What do I do now? I can do another image. Just putting some white gel pen. Probably should do the background too, hey? Just get rid of the little edges off those. Just a few more sparkles through there, that's all. Should we do another one? I think we could do another one. Got an hour left. That's why I love markers so much. They're so quick. Just some of those little streaks of hair there. I'm just popping a little bit of white just to show a bit of a glimmer. Everyone's going, do this one, do that one. Let me look at them. Alicia's birthday is next month, which she's a Leo. Hubby's a Virgo. I could do a Virgo. Alright, I'm happy with that. She looks awesome. I'm even happy without the background, actually. I'm sorry, but, you know. Alright, let's watch it again. Alright. I'm going to put it on again and have a look. Yeah, let's see. Let's just turn that sound down a bit. I really do quite like the lion. He is cute. Those girls are awesome too. The two girls together. What's that one? Capricorn's kind of cool. His horns. Aquarius is pretty. Waterish. Just green hair. 3 for Pisces so far. Which one was Pisces? Did I see that one yet? Aries. We just did Taurus. She's come out beautiful. Too quick. Gemini. Cancer. That's the one with the crab. See? It's a bit crabby. Leo. Leo is pretty. Leo the lion. My mum's a Leo. Virgo is pretty. She's got the rose. Shadow? No, don't go off the camera. Libra. Scorpio is kind of creepy looking. Yeah, Sagittarius is kind of pretty. I like the feathers, they're cool. Linda. I'm gonna go through them again. I'm sorry, I can't decide. Let me look at my... This is fun. So which one? Let me just see Pisces first. I need to see it. Yeah, it is cool. We'll do the fishy one. Do you want me to do markers again? Or should we do some watercolors? I don't know. Listen to Linda. I could do Pisces, but I think, do I want to do markers? Alright. I'll do a background on this one too soon. I don't know what to do. Background, I'm not thinking about it. Possibly pale blue or maybe some yellow. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to do that now. No, that's right, Loretta. Ah, dear me. Now, are these goldfish? Tell me now. Whoops, sorry. Need my markers back. I put them aside because Shadow was up here, but... Set, boo-boo, set. Okay. Gotta put everything away and start fresh. Hi Diane, welcome. Yeah, that's what it is. I've got a link here if you'd like to grab it. Well, now when I do my review, which one am I going to pick? I got two to do. Oh, that one doesn't have a sticker on it. I'm trying to sort out my pens and turn them the right way around, and it doesn't have a sticker. A couple of them are like that. Now, I'm going to have to fill my E00 because that was running out. Let me just grab that. The E000, I should say. When we were colouring away there. Let me just fill that up. What are you into, Miss Shadow? I can hear you. I can hear something ticking. It's like she's chewing or cleaning. I'm not sure. One or the other. Pop it on aside for now. Hey Gladys, welcome. Hi Felicia, welcome. It does look cool. I'll do a shot of it, and I'll do the background, and just printed it. Remember, people, just remind me. So just when you've just printed an image, especially inkjet, just like it to dry a little bit. So just be careful going over the black. So I'm doing a base layer of E000. Sorry, Alicia, you have to start a new one. Image number 2 is Pisces. Oh, she's got coloured skin. Yeah, we could do green hair for her, I think. And we'll put some green in her skin. Yeah? Aqua. Still just trying to go around those lines. You can heat set it if you have trouble with your ink smudging. I use an Epson Workforce. It's got waterproof ink. And it seems pretty Copic proof as well. But I was using a laser for a little while, and the laser just peels off the paper. It's kind of frustrating. So I stopped using the laser. Especially with pencil. As soon as you come over it with pencil, it just rips up the... I'm actually going to stop that there and make that background. I think that's a bit of skin there. Very hard to tell. It's kind of funny because I did look at Pisces to do when I was looking through them, but I ended up picking Taurus because it was me. I think they're meant to be bubbles. I don't know. They could be scales. I don't know. We're going to make them little scale things, I think. Okay. I just covered over most of the skin now. Green, blue, yes. Aqua. These colours. These pretty... Oh, cat hair. Cat hair. These pretty colours in here. Some of them I don't have refills for, so I'm going to need to just be careful what I decide to use. I'm just pulling them out to see which ones I've got refills for, so I can concentrate my... Excuse me. I did not just yawn. I needed to yawn. There is no difference, Wendy. The only difference is the size and how much ink they hold. So this is a sketch. It has a chisel tip and a brush tip or super brush nib. On this side, this is a chow. Same chiseled nib, brush tip. The only difference is the barrel size. So the felt a barrel inside this is bigger than the barrel inside this one. It's the only difference. So these are cheaper than these ones. So these are double the price of these. I collected all the chow first, and then I filled all my blanks in my blends with the sketch that I needed. I still don't have the whole set yet. I'll get there eventually. So sketch, chow are exactly the same. The wide, huge, and massive nibs. The classic you don't want because there's no brush tip on a classic. There's only a chiseled nib, which is actually bigger or broad tip, and there's a bullet nib on that one. So no brush on the classics. They're square. Sketch come in every single color there is. Chow come in a set amount of colors. Same with the wide and the classic. Okay, does that make sense? When you get this is a Copic color chart. This is a swatch book made by Express It. In here, it tells you here at the start the shapes: wide, chow, classic, and all the sketch come in all of them. So the sketch doesn't have a symbol. Does that make sense? So all of the colors are in the sketch, but you can tell with, say, this one here, it comes in sketch, and the only other one that comes in is the chow. So it comes in sketch and chow. This one comes in chow, sketch, and what was the square again? Classic. So Copic classic. Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly the same numbers, exactly the same ink. So BV000 is exactly the same in both of the markers. Same with the one that's in all of them. So this one here's a wide and a classic and a chow and a sketch. So it's hard to see there, but every single color comes in that color. Every single marker comes in that color. So yeah, so the sketch have every single color. And they're shaped like this to stop them from rolling off the desk. And the lids on these are also shaped with a little bit of a nodule on them to help stop them from rolling as well. Can you see those? So when you roll, it's supposed to stop it there, which it does. And the brush nib's marked with a grey. Don't worry about these are telling me which ones I've got refills for. I stick that on myself. But the little grey nib, let me find one that doesn't have one. The grey nib is actually the brush end of it. So just so you know that too. So you don't have to keep looking to see which, or pulling the tops off both of them. I really do have a block today. So it must be a little bit of hay fever. Using some E04 to do the shadows again. This time this side of the face is a little bit darker, so just going to use a marker on the side and just flick out from the edge. Creating something to blend off. Under her shoulder here is all hair covering over, so we can make that quite dark. I think we're going to put some green down there, so shh, noisy. Now on the fingers we want to create some shape, so I'm just going to go in and just add, they're kind of funny shaped fingers. I mean, she's a mermaid, so she can have funny shaped fingers. I'm going to assume she's a mermaid. She's a fish of some sort. Not normal shaped anyway. We need a little bit under her eye there. Put a little bit of a shadow up here around her hair. Not too much. She kind of looks weird at the moment, doesn't she? It's all good. As I keep saying to everybody, don't judge it before you're finished. Because sometimes the magic happens right near the end. Just going to put a little bit of a dip there where her hand is kind of bending. Alright. More water. Gee. You're going to float away. I know that feeling when just you. It happened to me this weekend actually. Riot Art have 50% off everything in their store at the moment, and of course, you know, I'm like, great, I just spent all this money. But I did buy some things. I brought a packet of markers that look kind of like the mermaid markers, and I'm pretty sure they copied them. So I got these, and they look exactly like Jane Davenport's. But they were 50% off, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to try that, see what they're like. Yeah, they're alright. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't pay full price. And I also got a whole heap of paints. Same brand. What's this brand? Herb and Craft paints. I just painted all the leaves because I was bored. As you do. As you do. So yeah, they got 50% off everything, and I could have brought the whole store, but you know, you can't. It's Riot Art in Australia. It's on till, I don't know, it's on for like a week and a bit, so it's still on here in Australia. I'm using E11 next. I'm actually thinking I want to put some colour in here. Oh no, E11's running out too. Come on. Can't we have some that are fine? But yeah, I wish I had have had some Jane Davenport stuff in there still, but they sold out of all of that. Yeah, apparently Jane was saying that she used to have her stuff there, and they copied all her products and had their own brand. I'm assuming that's one of them, the mermaid markers. Just filling in some of the darker areas now. Bridging gaps, I call it. We're starting to bridge gaps. And then she's got a beard. She's got a beard. She's got a beard. She looks good with the beard, it doesn't matter. You just got to trust them a little bit, Loretta. You got to trust trust yourself with dark shadows and just be bold. Just give it a go, is my thought. If it doesn't work out, throw it away. You don't have to show everybody, you know, your bad ones. And markers, one of the things with marker is it is practice. The more you do, the better you get at it. And I'm sure I have habits that a lot of Copic instructors would go, "What are you doing?" But it works for me. I'm a little bit more relaxed and messy with my markers than a lot of people. But that's naturally, that's what it feels good. And it works, so why argue with that? You can use your products however you want to use them. It was Christopher Carey said that it's not the markers, it's the driver, the person using the markers that creates the art. So now our hands are starting to fill in a little bit. She looks like she's got a dirty face. She's got a beard. I love it. I don't know how you drink it so much water either. Hi, Matthew Deb. How are you? Ah, Felicia. Taurus like me. I think we can be a bit of a loner, actually. I'm so very lucky to have my beautiful community. I think I would be a bit of a loner if I didn't. Bridging gaps again. Let's just fill out her mo and her beard. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. What's the time anyway? Oh, I've still got half an hour. I may not finish this one, but we've started it. So I'll finish this one for patrons and pop it up there. Such beautiful. It's just glide. I love markers. They're just gliding over the page. Just beautiful. Just gliding. Alright, let's get rid of this mo, hey? Let's get rid of it. Yeah, Sherry, need some friends. That's why I like doing live. It's so great doing live with, this is E00 now. So great doing the little live challenges with people too. Get so lonely when you're by yourself. Like, even though I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm still alone. And I'm going to assume that most of you guys are too out there watching. Just bridging all of those gaps now, filling in. There's a couple of white areas or light areas still, that's fine because we're going to come back in with the... I'm starting to smudge some of that black, it's still not quite dry. Trying to be as careful as I possibly can there. There we go. She's looking a little lighter now, not as bearded. Let's do some E000. If you do get that sort of spotty look and you're worried about it blending and it's not right, then use some PanPastels over the top. Or even if you don't have PanPastels, maybe even some palette pastels. I find they're pretty good for what they are. I'm not sure how well they'll cover over. Like, I know that PanPastels are nice and thick and luxurious, so they do cover over really well. PanPastels not, palette pastels not quite so much. So the palette pastels by Jane Davenport aren't quite as thick as the PanPastels, so they're not as thick and coverall like palette pastels are. PanPastels are. Gosh, now I'm getting confused between the two. Before I do anything, I want to go in and put some green in. So I'm going to use some BG, Blue Green 15. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on her little skin spots here. Which I think could possibly be bubbles, but don't know. BG10. And I'm just going to kind of smudge that out a bit. Just going to put a layer over those sections. Down here. Give her some greeny coloured fingernails. Let's give her some blue-green eyes. BG09. Just in the eyes. Top there. A couple of little things in the BG05. And a little bit of BG23. What, Alicia? What are you saying? I'm lost. I missed that, Alicia. What were you saying? Who? Oh, I probably know who you're talking about, but I have no idea who you're talking about. I'm going to use a little bit of R37. She's going to have red lips. Because, do you know why? I don't know why. Because she's got green in it, and red looks good with green. Pink looks good with green. Hence why I went with red. She looks funny. 35. It's just kind of a coral. Actually, it's called coral. It's kind of a coral pinky red colour. She's got luba lips. Look at that bottom lip. Oh, don't like it. Here we go. I just mixed it up slightly, adding some white around the outside. Add in some little white. Dots. Add a little bit of white on her nose there. That's a little better. I'm happier with that. Let's put a tiny little bit of grey in her teeth though, because I don't want them to be bright white. They look kind of weird if they're bright white. Just going to add a little bit of C1 in those. And a little bit of this also in her eyes here. And just blend it out with a little bit of colourless blender so it doesn't look like it's just, you know, rough lines in there. If I can find my colourless blender, it's just appearing on me. Just to blend it out a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural. Now, I still think she needs more of a shadow on her teeth. Let's try a little bit of C3, just a little bit at the top there. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Now, she needs more white. What am I doing with this white? This is the Uni-Ball one. Just going to put a little bit of a highlight there. I need some, let's use R20 in the corner. And just a tiny little bit onto the whites of the eye as well. If you go too far like I just did, use a colourless blender to push it back. What do you mean get comfortable? In pain wise? I have a really good chair which died. I need a new one. But I was colouring on my couch, wherever I at the table, wherever I could sit for a little bit of time. Is that what you're meaning? Or do you mean comfortable as in comfortable enough to actually colour? Colouring in bed, yeah. It is hard. My chair's awesome though, so I'm pretty lucky. I'm going to use I'm going to use some white just to add some little flecks in these sections on her face here. Kind of make them look a little bit shiny, I guess. I can't sit. I have to get up usually after about an hour. I'm alright today, but I couldn't colour for more than the 2 hours that I've been doing. It just gets too much for me. So you just got to do what you can when you can. I need a little bit of highlight in her nails there. Also, I've gone over that, but we're going to go over with some colour in there, so it won't matter. Alright, let's do her hair, because Pickle wants hair. I'm not sure whether to go with, like, the grey greens, or the real bright green? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. These colours are actually quite nice. Let's do these ones. I've got BG78. I do only have a little bit of these, so I don't have refills for these yet. Actually, I think these are next on my list because I've used them quite a bit. It's just for you. And somebody else said they wouldn't mind green hair either. So there you go. We've got some green hair. I'm using BG78, BG75 and BG72. Well, I'm going to see if that's enough. We might need to add more of something, but I won't know until I get it on there. She's kind of got wispy hair that's going into the background a little bit, so I'm not exactly sure how to finish that off yet. Can you see that? It's kind of going in. Might have to go one way and back out that way, maybe. I think that might be the best way to go. In that way, back out that way. We'll do some blue water, maybe. It's gonna have to do. Slapdash. That's what she says. Rough. Let's just do it rough. These ones I'm going to kind of follow out a little bit. Because as I said, they're kind of streaky little bits of hair. Good practice for those markers, that's for sure. Okay, back down here. Looking out. These are going to get blended in a little bit with the background if we do blue, so don't stress too much about them. Good way to practice though, great line work. You can have a play with flicking that marker out. Trying not to control it too much, I find, is a good trick. Just letting it go in the way that it wants to go. And then making it work, you know? I have been finding, and I'm learning, that art is about letting go and just letting things happen. So it's kind of what you do with markers. It's going to be pretty hair. What's time? Oh, I haven't got much time. Too busy talking about what one I was going to do. Let's add some of these flicks onto the space. Oh, you know what you could do if you're a little bit worried about these ones? You could also do them with pencil or pen. If you're worried about how thick they're coming out, you could use, like, for example, the lovely Kenny gave me these little GC quill art markers, and they got these tiny little thin thin nibs that you could definitely go in. Look at that. There you go. And do some hair. especially if you're worried about the thickness. I've just done a few more there and blended them in. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Getting carried away again. There we go. I think I might move on to the next colour on the other side because I don't think I'm going to get time to do a lot. So, oh no, and I think I'm going to have to go buy a new marker. A new refill because this one's running out. Damn. Damn. The mark is running out. Colour's getting thinner and lighter. It's not as deep as it was when I first started up the top. It's okay. Have we got most of it? I think we've got most of it. I think we did really well. Look at that. I just can't go back in if I want to deepen it because it's not very dark. Yeah, I meant that. Oh, you know why? Because I was using the wrong bloody colour. I picked up the wrong colour. Oh, that's alright. Let's just go back in. It's lighter. Yeah, good on me. That's right, good on me. I'm thinking, why is it so much lighter? That'd be why. Because I picked up the other one and then put it down and then, yeah, it's all good. We'll just come back over it. Just laugh at me. I'm laughing at me. Good. Like, hang on, this is lighter. It's running out. Something's happening here. There you go. It's just me being an idiot, as usual. I'm allowed to be. Alright guys, just darkening it all back up again now. Hiccup again. Anyway, let's move on to BG 75. We're not going to need as much because we've already kind of done a layer of this now. But now that I know that it's the lighter one, I'm just going to bring it in a little bit further. Luckily, these colours actually blend in quite well together, so you can't tell I made a mistake to start with. Let's try this colour next. I'm going to leave some white flicks through here. There we go. Try get some smoothness going. Try and go in the direction the hair's going so that you don't get little marks everywhere. You want them to sort of flick out with the rest of the hair. She's looking pretty cool. I think I will use some white just through there. Just a couple of flicks of the white gel pen. Kind of make it look a bit shiny. Couple through over the ones on her face. Kind of got them look, make them look, you know, similar, I reckon. Seems I've done them from the same book. Oh dear. Let's do some little white dots in her eyes. A couple under here. Just going to put a couple of sparkles around on her eyelashes. A couple of spots on her cheeks. Done. Alright. Now, let's do some pink and orange fish. I really liked that colour in her lips, that 35. I need to put some of these greens away for now. They're all in my way. I've got red. I think I need some orangey colour. Maybe some wire. We'll just see how that comes out first. We'll just see. We'll just see. I haven't got a lot of time, so 10 minutes. I might just have a play and see what we can do here. Got a little bit of that Y35. Just going to see if I can mix a little bit of this with some orange and see what that looks like. Play! I've never done this before, so if it doesn't work out, I apologize. We'll fix it with some paint or something later. You can always, it's not a mistake. It's just, you know, it's just art. I love this colour. It's so pretty. A little bit of R20, that was R35. I think R24 might be a little bit too dark. Let's try some of this one. So that was R35. This is R43. So add some of that in there as well. Oh, pretty. Okay, now I've got YR65. Let's come up from these tail sections here. Yep, that's going to go good. Just created a little bit of a dip in these sections of the tail just to make them look darker, and I've just blended that in and then done a few flicks from the bottom up just to add that orange in there. That's so pretty. And I've got a little bit of YR61, which is a little bit lighter, and we're just going to go fill the rest of that in. Pretty? I think it's pretty. And look, we just use a little bit of white gel pen just on that very tip there, just to make it look a little bit lighter. Just smudging it out a bit with my finger. Thank you. Thanks, Mrs. Crochet. Is it Tonji? Tonya? Tony? Hi. Welcome. And Rita, did I say hi to you before? Okay, let's do the same on these other ones. So using some R35. You know what? I even think you could go R37 there. A little bit darker. Just following those fins down. Did I say that maybe you could go a bit darker? Let's do some R37. Just in those deep sections there. That's nice. Let's do that on this one too. Add a couple of darker flicks through there. Give it a little bit of volume. A boost. R43. Just doing some nice wide flicks there. Larger area. Coming back in with the, whoa, wrong color. Hi back in, Steve. Welcome. Now from those little dips there, we're going to do thicker. Just bringing that up from the very edge. I'm just guessing down here because obviously it's covered in a bit. Blending it out with the 61. We'll just cut this off at the bottom of the page here. We won't be able to see that. Guess what? That marker is running out. That marker has run out completely now. Lucky I just brought refills for these recently. Because they're all, this one is also a chow, it doesn't last as long, so because it doesn't hold as much ink. We're not getting as much of a go with it as we are with the bigger one. Of course. Just go back in and just, it's better. Just kind of going on both sides of those darker areas that I did. And obviously we're going to stop that there, but let's add a little bit of white in those highlight bits. Just drawing it on and then smudging it off before it dries. I love my white gel pen. You can also do this with a white pencil too if you're not wanting to do. Just going to soften off that red. A little bit. How's he look? Pretty cool. Just going to add some wavy lines in there for the scales. A little bit of R35 around the back end there. Give him a red face too, hey? I'll blend it out. Oh, thank you. I'm almost done now. Got a couple of minutes, but I'll finish this one off for patrons. So if you're a patron, give me a little while. Today's quite busy, but I'll try to get it done in the next few days. And I'm trying frantically to finish the puppy dog, realistic dog thing that I'm doing. Add a little bit of this into the back end of him. Good thing about fish is you can kind of do any colour, and we'll give him a light belly, I think. Let's add a little bit of R20 because it's a nice light pink. I can't find it. There it is. I don't know what colour we're going to do his eyes. You keep them black. Yeah, we'll add some orange in there. That was R20, and I'm going to use a little bit more of the YR61 just to blend all of that out now. He's cute. Let's put some little glittery things on his little scales here. He's a fat fish. He's good and fluffy. I'm going to finish them off later on. Oh, I think I'll do maybe a brighter orange in his eyes. Hey, what about a little bit of... that's good. Yeah. That was YR12. And we'll definitely have to do a blue-green in the background, but maybe a little bit of this kind of colour. Let's have a look. BG53 is kind of, it is a blue-green, but it's a lot lighter and brighter than the hair colour, so I think that will look good, and that'll go well with those fish too, so I'm just probably going to fill that out with that colour in the background. Let's see how it looks behind the fish. I think that's a good colour choice. Just cut off the bottom. Yeah, that's going to look good. I'm kind of just blending the hair into it. I'm running out of this colour too, so just being a bit messy. Adding a little bit of texture in there. I like it. What's wrong with the bottom fin? Why is it making you crazy? Oh, I just haven't finished yet. God, I'll do it then. Goodness me. There you go. Kind of running out of colour and I need to refill a few of these. Where'd you go? There you go. Going into the deep parts now. Oh, I went out the edge. Just push that back in. And this one. And this one. Are we good? Are we happy? I've done the bottom fin now. I mean, obviously, no matter where I stop on the image, it's going to be not finished. So, deal with it. Because we're done today. But Fishy is done. Isn't he cute? And then we've obviously got our Taurus, which we finished earlier. We did some good ones today. I'll finish this one off, as I said, and I'll pop it up on Patreon so you'll be able to check that out. And I'll pop it up on Instagram when it finished as well so everyone can see it. And it's done. This one I'm not sure what I'll do with the background yet. I'm looking at her lips and thinking maybe we need to put a little bit of pink in the background to go in with the hair, but that might make the hair blend in. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. You can handle it now. Awesome. So back on Friday for more of our Laura Rafferty image, our sea corn sorceress. And I'll let you know when I get the stuff for this Grim Fairy Tale stuff. I will let you know. I got a bit of ink there. Look, that's splashed on there. It's gonna annoy me. Anyway. Oh, she's so pretty. They're both beautiful. Beautiful images, beautiful book. Don't forget to grab a copy. It is PDF only at the moment, so pop over to Etsy and check it out. And I will see you next Friday, or this Friday. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks, Christine. I didn't see you come in there. Bye, guys. Thank you to everyone that came. And if I didn't see you, I'm sorry. I was kind of in a world of my own. What, Loretta? Before I go, I just saw Loretta say something. So hello and welcome and thank you for coming. Quick, Loretta, I'm leaving. What do you want me to do? Send me a message. All right, guys. Thank you so much.